Hi everyone. Hey, this is Carol Hill. I just wanted to share in this video a brand new feature on FamilySearch called All Collection Search, which I think you're going to really like. I think it's a great feature that they've added. So to find the All Collection Search, you will just be on your home page right now, and you should look for a little box that says All Collection Search. Mine's at the top, but yours might be down a little ways. And go ahead and you're going to click on Start New Search. So you get to this page and it says, start discovering your family story. Search for a specific ancestor in FamilySearch. Even your best guess will do. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my grandfather, Paisley George. I know he lived in Florida. And I can go ahead and just search on that. If you want to, you can go ahead and add the birth year. You can also click this advanced search and put other information. But since Paisley is a pretty uncommon name, I'm going to go ahead and just search for him right there. And what will come up is all the results for Paisley George. And as you can see on the right-hand side, there's almost 6 million results. Now, you know, that's not going to really be how many results there's going to be. That's way more than they're going to have. But what FamilySearch does is just goes and it searches for his name and also the place, and then it just gathers the information, and if things sound all the same, or, you know, sometimes you might find something that totally doesn't look like him that actually is him. But anyway, let's go ahead and look in this middle column. So this first one is actually him in family tree, and I can, as you click on that, you can kind of see a little drop down. I can go view him in the tree as his person page, or view the tree. So that just, I can quickly go to him in FamilySearch tree, his profile. And then there's also these other, you can click on that. That's him in the 1910 census. You can actually go and view the record. We're not going to do that in this video. There's a 1920 census, 1950 census, and then the Florida death index, his marriage index, his find a grave. So as you can see, these are really good hits on this front page, and typically that's what you're going to find. You won't have to go search for 6 million, those 6 million results. So let's go over to the left-hand side now, and you're going to see this little pencil. If you want to edit the search, you can do it right there. You don't have to go back and redo it. And you can also just search for someone else right there. You can do a new search. So let's look at the filters now. These first ones are the index records on FamilySearch. So it's going to search for birth, marriage, and death, census and lists, migration and naturalization, military, other records, and then probate and court. So that's going to be the indexed records up at the top. So you'll be able to go see them, pull them up, and, you know, search for them by the name. So that's just really nice. I love that's just right there, all of those records. And then the next one is the family tree profiles. This tells me that I have 344 possible family tree profiles. As I know, this one up here was one. But what I kind of like about this is that possibly there's duplicates in FamilySearch, and a lot of times that for sure happens. And I could click on that and see if there are duplicates. And so anyway, that just gives you possible matches as well. But these next ones are the ones I really like on this all collection search. It's going to actually, you can click on the memories and you can actually bring up the memories for Paisley, which I just love that it's right here. You can look at all the memories, and I just love that feature. And then if we go back on the back button, there's also next this genealogies page. And what this is all the genealogies FamilySearch has collected over way back to many years ago. And so this is, some of you may remember the pedigree resource file. This is actually one that I uploaded, which you can still do that. You can still add your GEDCOM files to FamilySearch. So there's pedigree resource files, there's ancestral file right here. And this was a project that FamilySearch did in the 70s to try to get everyone to get their 4 generations, and those were submitted. And then you can see there's partner trees. There is Roots Finder, there's mytrees.com, and there's others that are there as well. So these are great because sometimes in FamilySearch things get people make changes that aren't correct, and you can come back and look at these. And not that these are also just trees, so you have to know that they could not be corrected as well, but at least you've got something that you can compare and see, because some of these are just information that might have been someone knew the person, from way back. So anyway, I really like those genealogies. So the next one is the catalog. And so I don't know if everyone knows that we do have a catalog on FamilySearch. When I would go to the FamilySearch library, I would use the catalog to find books, to find microfilm, and this is just the catalog as well. It searches the FamilySearch library, and these are this search just searches the surname, and so it comes up with different books about George. As you can see right here, it shows that there's the surname George. It finds that and knows that that you're going to find a George. It may not be Paisley because, but it could be connected to him. And so you just want to look through some of these. And so these are just like different family history books. There's histories, just normal history books. I also saw this abstracts of wills, recorded in administration books, and there are over 373 results. So that could be some things you could quickly look at and see if that would be something that you'd be interested in. Now these could be online, but they could be also just at the Family History Search Library in Salt Lake City, and so you might be able to see the book there. Or you can also use the WorldCat feature to find them at a local library as well. See if there's something close to you. So let's go ahead and go back to the all collection search. So I do love that catalog search. The next search is books. So FamilySearch has been digitizing family history books for quite a few years, and they have over 500,000 books. And so these also, they put in George for the keyword. You could actually change that and put Paisley George or do some other changes to that to get a little bit fewer results, because right now I have 474. But these are different books that are digitized and online. And so this one down here I noticed says George genealogy. So that's something that I may want to come back and look at. That could be a possible match to my George. So that is the books, and that should keep you busy for a while. And then the last one, which I love here on this top part, is image-only records. And what these are these are digitized microfilms that FamilySearch has digitized, but they have not been indexed yet. And so you can, what happens when you click on that, FamilySearch used that Florida, I put Florida, United States in for the place that my Paisley was from. And then it just did a search for Florida, United States. And these are different places in Florida. But what I can do over on the right-hand side, these are the counties on here. And my ancestor was from Holmes County. As you can see, there's 39 image groups. They call them image groups. And what this is, there's just different ones. This is in Holmes County, 1913 to 1934. There's guardianship records, military records. Here's some more, quite a few of them. There's the 1850 census. There's different marriage records from different time periods. And like I said, these are not indexed. They're digitized, so you can go into them and look for information. What you want to do is look and see first if they have an index. It's either sometimes at the beginning or at the end. And let me just click on one. Let's click on these marriage records just to see what that looks like, 1902 to 1909. And I can show you how. I do have a video that talks about how to look at image-only records, and it just gives you some ideas of how to try to find the index at the first if you can, and then the index will tell you to go to a certain page. Let me just click on this page 13. So these are the different pages. Up here there's image 13 of 304. You can zoom this in. It wasn't really, and then this is So let's see, this, a lot of times they'll have the men on the left. So this is in alphabetical order, who they married, and then that's the page number. So then you can go through the microfilm and find that page number. It's really not too bad. Just gets a little used to. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. And sometimes there's not indexes at the first or at the end, and so you just have to look through. So that does take a while. So one day they'll be indexed. Okay, so then the last thing, this just came up recently. Also, you can try this search on other sites for Ancestry, MyHeritage, Find My Past Filet, and also you can just do a Google search. So it'll take the information you put in the search and do a Google search for it. So I hope you try this out. I think I really, really like it. I think it's really nice, especially, if you don't have a tree on Ancestry and just want to search it and find information. You don't have to feel like you have to have a tree. And then also, one thing I do want to mention is there's this little feedback button over on the left-hand side. And go ahead, if you have suggestions, if you things you like or don't like, go ahead and click that feedback button, and FamilySearch will take a look at it. They really do like to get feedback because they take those into consideration. So anyway, I hope you'll try this. Please comment below. And as always, I hope you're having the best day.